applied mathematics, surveying, principles of transportation and highway engineering, construction management, and methods. Part 1 Definition of terms. Which of the following is the most important consideration in avoiding bias in surveying? A. Taking care to choose individuals who you feel are representative of the population in terms of as many characteristics as you can list. B. Picking a sampling method in which every possible combination of people has the same chance of being selected. C. Making sure that every individual in the population of interest is invited to respond. D. Sending out a large enough number of surveys so that even if the response rate turns out to be low, you will have sufficient numbers of responses to do statistical analysis. The answer is letter A. Wave at a point where the water depth is equal to half the wavelength or greater to be expressed in terms of the parameters of significant waves. A. Deep water wave. B. Highest wave. C. Significant wave. The equivalent deep water wave. The answer is deep water wave. It is defined as the number of vehicles per unit distance occupying a section of roadway at a given in time and is usually measured in vehicles per mile or per kilometer. A. Density. B. Capacity. C. Flow. D. Volume. The answer is density. The design of overtaking lanes and climbing lanes requires the consideration of the following. 1. Initial diverge taper. 2. Auxiliary lane length. 3. And/or merge taper. A. 2 and 3 only. B. 1 and 2 only. Circa 1 and 3 only. D. All of the above. The answer is all of the above. A continuous structure built parallel to along the margin of the sea or alongside riverbanks, canals, or waterways where vessels may lie alongside to receive or discharge cargo or disembark passengers or lie at rest. A. Wharf. B. Pier. C. Port. D. Lighthouse. The answer is wharf. Minimum K-value vertical curves should be selected on the basis of 3 controlling factors. 1. Sight distance is a requirement in all situations for driver's safety. 2. Appearance is generally required in low-fill and flat topography. 3. Riding comfort is a general requirement with specific need on approaches to a floodway where the length of depression needs to be minimized. 4. Vertical alignment should fit into the natural terrain earthwork balances. A. 1, 2, and 3 only. B. 2, 3 and 4 only. C. 1, 2 and 4 only. D. 1, 3 and 4 only. The answer is letter A. What are the 4 types of pavement and curb markings? A. Longitudinal lines, transverse lines, transition lines, and stop lines. B. Longitudinal lines, transverse lines, other lines and other markings. C. Longitudinal lines, transverse lines, stop line and center line. D. Longitudinal lines, transverse lines, center line and lanes lines. The answer is letter B. Messages when painted on the pavement should be limited to how many words only? A. 5 words or less. B. 4 words or less. C. 3 words or less. D. 6 words or less. The answer is 3 words or less. The warrant for the use of safety barriers can be established considering 1. Front slope or back slope, nose and height. 2. Unforgiving hazards within the clear zone. 3. Water hazards within the clear zone. A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. 2 and 3 only. D. All of the above. The answer is all of the above. An experiment consists of selecting 3 items from a box or several items. The 3 items are classified as defective, D, or non-defective, N, as they were selected. Give the sample space for this experiment. Which outcomes are in the events A, B, and C, where A is exactly 1 defective? A. DNN, NDN, NND. B. NNN, NND, DNN. C. DDD, DNN, NDD. D. NDD, DND, DDN. The answer is letter A. A standard water depth of berth for ship, -7.5 meters, plus design low tide, -0.35, equals -7.85 meters. B standard water depth of berth for ship, 5.5 meters, plus design low tide, 0.55, equals -6.05 meters. C standard water depth of berth for ship, 7.5 meters, plus design low tide, 0.35, equals 7.85 meters. D standard water depth of berth for ship, -5.5 meters, plus design low tide, -0.55, equals -6.05 meters. The answer is letter A. Any structure built into the sea but not parallel to the coastline and includes any stage, stair, landing place, landing state, jetty, floating barge or pontoon, any bridge or other works connected therewith. A. Pier. B. Port. C. Wharf. D. Lighthouse. The answer is pier. Inform and advise road users of directions, distances, routes, the location of services for road users, and points of interest. A. Crossroad sign. B. Guide signs. C. Advanced direction signs. D. Traffic instruction signs. The answer is guide signs. Identify the proper sequence on the following. 1. Quadrilateral. 2. Parallelogram. 3. Rectangle. 4. Square. A. 2, 4, 3. B. 1, 2, 3, 4. C. 4, 3, 2, 1. D. 1, 3, 2, 4. The answer is letter C. Is a type of thermoplastic lane marking designed to aid and provide motorists with visual, audio, and motion warning on the road. A. Chevron markings. B. Painted median. C. Rumble strips. D. Diagonal markings. The answer is rumble strips. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for more upcoming video.